Today we are joined by a former My Team Unlimited champion,
Six to shoot and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Oladipo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hayes dishes to Edwards. Pass to Doumbouya. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. And here's Middleton. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's the pass to Edwards. Now, here's Doumbouya. He's tightly guarded. And it's Hayes in the corner. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Wood can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Mikhailuk, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Edwards. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mikhailuk. Edwards defending. Here's Middleton. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their defense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Oladipo outside. Passes it to Middleton. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doumbouya with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
Hayes, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Oladipo outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. To the inside, Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Luke passes to Giannis. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pistons trail by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Detroit. Hayes hits them both. Now, here's Oladipo. 23 points for him the last game against New York. Dishes it to Green.
A moment here to see the stats for Wright. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Powell, and it's Burke in for Hayes.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's Burke. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Now, Giannis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Howard's checked in for the Bucks. Terrence Davis comes in for Oladipo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Outside, Davis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Burke, guarded by Green. Here's Wood, carries it down low. Wood's got his second bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Davis looking for an opening. Outside Matthews. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. Can't afford to lay off of him.
Left side Portis. Inside. They get a hand on it. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Here's Wood. Up and in on the way. Wood's got 6 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now over in the corner. Wood. All 3 off the mark. Outside Green. Davis dishes to Howard. Back to Davis. Green against Portis. And another shot. Had a hand on it. And here's Edwards. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Green. Wood with the block. The feed to Burke. Davis with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Timeout.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. P.J. Augustine's checked in for Edwards. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. 5th best, the Bucks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here is Augustine. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
DiVincenzo against Augustine. DiVincenzo with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And it's Burke with the ball for Detroit. They trail by 6. For the 3. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Detroit's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside, Portis. Right outside. Great tee that time from Green. Bucks leading by 8. For 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. As Azubuike's checked in. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. miles of minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Yep, that one goes in there.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
DiVincenzo against Augustine. From 7, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Augustine passes to Burke. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pistons trail by 8. Wright, the pass to Burke. Back to Wright. Shoots the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Green. Fires the 3. And no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top, up 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Green is out there with Matthews. Then there's Terrence Davis, and it's Azubuike in at the 5 spot. Now DiVincenzo. Poked away. Now Detroit moving it up. Doumbouya kicks to Wright. DiVincenzo against Augustine. A wide open look here for Wright. A 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 7.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
Timeout.
And the team got excited about that when Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Hayes is checked in for Detroit. Here's Azubuike. Powell pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 5. And here is Doumbouya. He dishes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
3-pointer Augustine.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo. You love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for them.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Hayes finds Augustine. Doumbouya with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Doumbouya can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Edwards, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
You know, Oladipo's one of the few players in the NBA with some true singing talent. I mean, he's got a couple of albums to his credit, and he's really passionate about his music.
Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Middleton against Edwards. Shoots a fader, and Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
Well, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
Here's Edwards. Detroit, no good that time either.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
And Augustine kicks to Edwards. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks leading by 11. Oladipo with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Middleton for 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Hayes the pass to Pop. Beyond the arc. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Giannis. Now the pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Oladipo. Here's the dish to Giannis. Three-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edwards against Middleton. Edwards dishes to Augustine. Over Giannis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Augustine's got his first basket of the night.
And I like how crafty Augustine gets in the pick and roll. Outstanding at reading what's available and taking advantage of the defense's mistakes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Burks is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Howard's checked in. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Pistons with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Powell. The Pistons working the ball around now. Edwards, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to Middleton. Kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Mikhailuk. Lock at 6. Basket good. Mikhailuk's got his second basket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Feeds to Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. I think he's only going to get better down there.
Oladipo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And the Pistons making a change here. Woods checked in. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Howard kicks to Oladipo. Middleton up top over Edwards. Middleton can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 10. Takes a 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Powell pulls it in. The Pistons shooting 39% from the floor. Their best. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Pistons have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Edwards can't hit. Bucks leading by 5. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo dishes to Oladipo. Howard trying to free himself up. Basket counts.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Right, he's checked in for the Pistons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Pistons. Right against DiVincenzo. He kicks to Davis. Outside, Green. The pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Middleton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. Now, here's Burke. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Edwards against Middleton. Edwards kicks to Burke. From 11 feet away, a rebound by the Bucks. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. He feeds it to Middleton, and he slams it in.
You know, quite frankly, Middleton is the kind of guy that scores from all over the court. I mean, you just have to give him a little room so he can get his shot off, and he's typically knocking it down.
Up top, Burke. A floater. Davis with some nice D. Bucks leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. Wood with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. A floater. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Milwaukee making a switch here. As Azubuike's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Davis has got the ball. He can't hit that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Kicks it to Middleton. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And he makes that one.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Burke. No points in the game yet for him. To end the cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Wood against Green. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And both free throws good for Green. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. And so we conclude the first half. Milwaukee on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
He's out there with Edwards. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doumbouya in at the small forward. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Passes it to Hayes. He kicks it to Edwards. Another shot. That shot off the mark. Great D that time for Middleton. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Doumbouya. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pistons trail by 17, and it's Doumbouya in the corner. Offensive rebound, Wood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Detroit, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Middleton. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, the Bucks miss.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Doumbouya passes to Wood. Here's Doumbouya, defended by Middleton. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Oladipo, left side.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
The point's right there. The product of Oladipo's defensive work. Once he comes up with the steal, he's ready to get into transition right away.
The pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Wood. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, Wood. P.J. Augustine's checked in for Edwards. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Wood with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Powell kicks to Augustine. And he drops it in from the low post. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. No coverage that time. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Augustine passes to Wood. Back to Augustine. Doumbouya with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wood. And too long on the shot. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Pistons trailed by 21. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Detroit making a switch here. Lights checked in. Doumbouya passes to Wood. At the top of the key, Powell. Right outside. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got 7 points.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Mikhailuk passes to Middleton. Oladipo outside. But they get it back. Pass to Mikhailuk. 5 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
right, the pass to Doumbouya. Here's Wood. Passes it to Hayes from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oladipo draws the double. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
And the pass to Powell. Dishes to Hayes. Pass to Wright. Pass to Doumbouya. From deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Powell. Count that one. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Start it.
So for the Pistons, Bobby Portis comes in for Christian Wood, and Trey Burke subbed in for Hayes. And the Bucks with some changes. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Drops it in from 11 feet. Here's Burke. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now Burke. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Pistons. Burke hits them both. Milwaukee leading by 17. And here is DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
So he gets them both. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
On your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. DiVincenzo with it. He has 6. Outside, Green. Rebound, Detroit. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
DiVincenzo against Wright. Latrey. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Burke kicks to Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Edwards. Milwaukee making a switch here. As Azubuike's checked in. Good on both. Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And he makes both free throws.
Get up, he's free.
Pistons trailed by 19. Here is Edwards. He's got 18. Has to Powell. Now DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for Detroit. It's deflected. The kick out to Wright. Powell against Green. Just 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. Burke can't get it to go.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
.135 left in the third. Matthews finds DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. And here's Burke. Got a piece of it.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Green slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Davis with it. Outside, Green. A three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Burke, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The pass to Burke. Can they get it? That one, no good. Good if it goes. And that one is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Pistons shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Matthews. Davis is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Green, and it's Azubuike in at the 5.
Shooting free throws.
The free throw drops for Powell.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Burke cranes it from beyond the arc.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Davis kicks to DiVincenzo. Powell against Green. Pass to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And Hayes subbed in for Trey Burke.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes will take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Giannis. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 18. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting 2. Edwards.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee Milwaukee leading by 17. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Oladipo for three. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Oladipo. Hayes the pass to Wood. It's good. Wood's got 22.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Oladipo outside. Luke passes to Giannis. And it's off from three-point range. Right outside. Edwards kicks to right. Left side, Portis. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Oladipo taking his time here with the fadeaway. Giannis no good. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Detroit. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Here's Mikhailuk. Rebound by the Pistons. Wood's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Hayes. Over Oladipo. Wood. It's good on the putback. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Doumbouya is checked in for DeLon Wright. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hayes. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Oladipo. Hayes, bounce pass. Edwards against Middleton. Edwards can't hit. Bucks leading by 14. It's Oladipo on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Oladipo's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Hayes. And there's the pass to Wood. Back to Hayes. Launches a three. Edwards inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Middleton penetrating. Antetokounmpo passes to Antetokounmpo, and that one good. And that's 23 points for Giannis.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Pass to Doumbouya. Portis with it, covered by Giannis. Nice ball movement by Detroit, and that one is good. Edwards got 23.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Oladipo outside, to the wing on the left, to the inside, and Giannis throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pistons trailed by 19. Passes it to Edwards. No good on the triple. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Pass to Wood, to the paint. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And here's Hayes. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Oladipo. Giannis against Portis. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Wood. And Hayes kicks to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giannis passes to Oladipo. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wood pass to Doumbouya. And here's Edwards. Portis trying to free himself. And there's Edwards on the assist from Doumbouya. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's Mikhailuk, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Left side, Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Nwaba. Outside, Joseph. Pick off in midair. Tate the pass to Middleton. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Pistons.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Five on the clock. Shot from the wing. It's tipped, but he gets it back. Campazzo from out on the wing. He knocks it down. The Pistons shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Good. Poole's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Pass to Nwaba. Now Portis. He's covered by Matthews. That one good for 2.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Pistons.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it. 2-2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Christian Woods checked in for Portis. And Milwaukee also making a switch. As Azubuike's checked in. Back to Middleton. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bucks passing it around. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Nwaba. Count it.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Passes it to Middleton. Clock at 6. Misses in close. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.